Today I'll be showing you my Sony and Sony Ericsson phone collection. I will not be diving into startups and shutdowns, but I will show you the phones. Starting up, we have the P990. This phone does turn on, but let me tell you something real quick. No keyboard, no side keys, not even here, except like the jog dial, which does work, and of course no keypad. However, it does work, and it is in good condition. Sort of. It's rated to Vodafone, and well, that's Spanish. Next up is the Xperia X8. Technically, this is not X8, but give me a second. There you go. But the housing that came with this is like in bad condition, so that makes sense. Unfortunately, in doing so, I broke the touchscreen. Next up is the Xperia Way. I have two of these. This is the one that I have in the hand. The other one is the one that's recording the video right now. So yeah. And also there's the Xperia Neo L. This one does not work at all, which is a shame, because I would have loved to see this working. Next up is the Xperia Mini Pro. Yes, it does work, but some issues. The biggest one being that you can't actually use batteries without covering the center pen, which is stupid, but that's what you have to do, because if you don't, then it will freeze. Next up is the Xperia U, P, and S. I might have forgotten where I put my S. Oh yeah, there it is. All three of these phones do work. They have issues. This one having the least amount of it. It just has the common battery issue, meaning that it has a bad battery. These two, on the other hand, they have touch issues, and this one has the touch completely dead, and this one has some issues with the touch. But I don't think that's the smallest problem in this phone. I'll be very honest. So yeah. Next up is the Xperia SP. This one does turn on, and it's actually in quite fine condition aside from the back cover, speakers, and camera really. Nothing much wrong here so far. Xperia ZR, it does work. However, yeah, the touchscreen doesn't work either. But at least you have, come on, the antenna of glory. There's that. What you would do with this is that you can watch TV on this. Come on. Oh yeah, so fully extended. There we go. You can watch TV on this. So that, well, yeah, you could. I'm not in Japan, however, so it does not work. Get it away. Xperia J, moving on. Xperia E4 and C3. Both of these are counted because they are literally sports. And the T2 Ultra. This does turn on, however, it has a broken screen. And I will not be able to show you that because the battery's dead. Next is the feature phones. Starting off is the Xperia. Hazel. Yeah, it does work. Pretty nice phone, I would say, except the screen issues, obviously. Yeah, you can already tell there's something wrong with it. Next up is the K770. I have 3 of these. All 3 of them actually work, despite the conditions looking like they shouldn't have worked. This one I'm waiting for a T650 to come by so that I can swap the housings for, but these two are staying as K770s. Next up is the S700, one of the cooler phones that it has swivel. The problem is that I don't think it's good. And no, it's not like an ODM or something. It's like not good in terms of specs. Next up is the W800. It works, and it's like one of the more. It's like one of the first finds I have, which is pretty insane actually. And I also have W810. I own two of these. Both have issues. I don't think I need to mention what issues this one has. This one has screen issues, and this one fully works. Next up is the W580, and while I mention that, W850. Both phones work. They have minor issues, but yeah, pretty much about it. They're like kind of siblings, but you can't cross fast these two phones, so they're not as well. Next up is the T610 and T630. Both phones are literally the same. This one, and they're literally the same in the most little ways. Both have screen issues, so I'm not gonna be able to show you these. I wouldn't care anyways. Next up is the W710. It does work, but unfortunately, flex cable issue, so the screen doesn't work. Same thing with one more and everything else. This K800 is actually pretty special. It is a Thames model. Now, it's one of those times where I would have. Yeah, I forgot about the batteries. But yeah, I would love to show you this someday. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Next up is the K600 and V600. Both phones work, but they both have the same exact issue. The screen flex cables are broken. Big shame, because I love these phones. Next up is the R306. It does not work, which is a shame, because this one is a prototype. So, big oof. Next up is the J110. Moving on. Here's the TM506. It does turn on, however, on this specific one, the LCD has issues where you cannot use like the front cover, and when it boots up, none of these, like the screen, the keypad lights, and the front and the outer lights, they don't turn on or anything. This one does have it working, but the screen's broken. Next up is the Elm. It unfortunately does not turn on at all, shows no signs of life. Next up is the Ino. It has unfortunately flex cable issues, so I'm not going to be able to show you anything about this phone. It has touchscreen. It has touchscreen support, and it can use PS3 features on this. It's not that great, but still pretty cool. Next up is the Yari. It does work, unfortunately, as once again the ghost of the flex cable gods have reached this. Next up is the K10, but in the K800 housing. It does work, nothing special. And here's that K800. It is completely broken, and I'm not going to be able to bother to care anyways. Next up is the K660. This does actually work. However, yeah, it's not the best shape, is it? It's also on free. It was actually carrier locked to free as well. I didn't lock that over. Oh yeah, I just realized. I would have probably shown that by now. Next up is the other W580. This one does actually work, however, I don't really care about this. It also needs a new flex cable, and I don't think I would really care that much for this, so Next up is Z550. It does turn on, however, the screen is completely broken. Next up is the K530. This does actually turn on, but the screen is broken. Like, not in the sense it might think it's broken, it just does not want to recognize the screen at all, it just boot loops. So yeah, I need to screen replacement for this. Next up is the Speedo. Completely not a good phone, but still. It needs a new flex cable connector, so basically beyond repair at that point. But yeah, it does actually work, and I could use it as a charger for my BST33s, should I need to. Next up is this very tiny phone, like it's even smaller than my palms. It's the T66 from Ericsson, but it's actually made by SEMC AB. This one does turn on, however, it's pretty whack. Next up, C500A. It does actually turn on. Nothing special about this really, but it is quite hard to find this phone in Vietnam. This is like a luck find by that point, but despite that, not really a special phone, to be really honest. The only reason why I bought this is because it's like, where? So yeah, pretty hard to find already. The 320, completely mid. Here's the Xylo. Oh yeah, I should mention. I forgot to mention. This phone has flex cable issues. It does turn on, but like, but the flex cable doesn't actually work at all. Whip. This is the same thing with this as well. It does turn on, however, the flex cables, they don't work. The last two, this is the T68i, and this is the T300. Both work, both need new polarizers, both do not have batteries. But otherwise, they're pretty nice. They're in fine condition. This one is in worse condition. This one's in bad condition, but this one's in pretty fine-ish condition, I might say. So yeah, both of these do work, as I said, and they just need new parts, and that's about it. So, that's about it for the phones. Thank you for watching. If you like, press the like button, comment and subscribe as well, and thanks for watching.